welcome all of my millions of viewers to another episode of Journey Through Eorzea. Boys and girls, it has finally happened. We are at Heavensward. I am Man with Hat, Tiberius Fox. You'll see me in my Viper drip with my little scarf and everything else. Of course, the hat, as always, is on. I don't really have really good Viper hotbars, so I'm sure this will have to get retooled at some point. And I also remember how to play Viper, so we're going to figure it all out the hard way. I'm going to try and do something with this episode. We're going to see if it gets copyrighted. I'm going to cut to the trailer. Like, you know when you watch like the opening cutscene type thing? We're going to do it. I'm going to talk over it because that's going to be my effort to try and make it transformative so they don't just think I'm just jacking their steeds, so to speak. So we'll do that and then we'll get back to this. So with that, the introductory cutscene to Heavensward. I remember the first time I saw this, it was absolutely absurd because you would, I don't know, like, I didn't expect them to actually have, like an expansion for this game. Because I've been playing it and I was enjoying it, but I was like, are they actually going to have, well, they're actually doing a thing. And with all the build-up, obviously, as we've gotten there. But, man, Ishgard had such presence. And of course, every one of these he has to have a class that he's primarily playing. So he's a warrior in this one, which, you know, my warrior's still level 15, so that's not happening. Yeah, there it is. There's us more, you know, proverbially running away. And they done murked Nanimo. That's some red wine, man. And then took his arm. Put some really real production value into this. Like, to make everyone look cool. And like high res or whatever. I can't say that I'm like a huge fan of this song. It's not bad. But, I don't know. I get it's supposed to be somber and stuff, but like, I don't know, the notes, the pitch. Alright, let's get into it. I don't know how someone with an axe would even fight a dragon. I mean, dragoons make sense since they jump like a million miles in the air. Oh, it was definitely a dragoon. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's iconic, boy. I love how downtrodden and stuff Ishgard is. They've been under constant siege from dragons for God knows how long. And then, you know, they get stuck and they're just like, man, this thing is ever gonna get better. And it's like, it is, because we're here, and that's what makes it better. The thing I was thinking about is, like, how exactly, you see the bridge that goes in, but I don't really see, like, a non-airship way to get out of there, right? Like, how does one get out of there without an airship? Oh, there's just like the clouds. I never really pictured the islands just flying around there. You know what I mean? Just floating around Ishgard like that. Oh, there's a few dragons over there. That's like a couple, maybe. Or wait, is this where he changes class? He comes here as a warrior because he starts a warrior in the old ones, and now we're moving on. And so he's not going to be a warrior anymore. Is this when oh yeah, because it becomes a dragoon, duh. Chain ballistas. Man, dragoons look so friggin' cool. Look at that. Oh, so cool. I know, how many more times I say it's cool, right? Like, I think we get it. It's cool, right? But it's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. There's me as a Dragoon. Could play as Dragoon, but I'm not going to. We're going to be doing this as a Viper. It'll be fine. Alright, let's get going. Alright, let's help out. We'll see if that gets copyright claimed or not. If it does, then whatever, but we'll see what happens. As long as they don't make me take it down. If they do, then I'll figure it out from there. But, in the meantime, Alphino is sad and wants to do something about it, so... Time for action has come, and Alphino knows what he must do. I wonder if they're going to spring right off with the new voice actor, or what?
The dawn's light will shine again.
Oh, it is. It is so different. It's so different.
So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything.
Like, it's coming back to me, but like, man, it's just so jarring when you're not used to it. Like, I've gotten so accustomed to the Realm Reborn ones now that this sounds weird.
You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
I think he's the same, though. Oshfon does not sound different to me.
Lord Orchefon.
Maybe it's only the main scions that got revoiced.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I wonder how jarring this was for people that were actually paying attention
I
at the
bring
time.
tidings. Count Edmond has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortan. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper.
Sweet.
Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
I don't remember who shows up eventually. I only remember Alphino. I forgot Tataru was even here.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
You know what's funny? Remember when we were at the beginning of Realm Reborn, and I thought, man, he's got to really kind of feel out the role, and then he finally started kind of figuring it out, I felt like. And then they were like, no. And the thing is, now, the main Alphino voice actor kind of sounds green to me. He sounds like he's like kind of not, he hasn't quite had the vibe yet.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
To Ishgard, then. Together. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
You know, there's an ironic part of that, the Scion's legacy. It's like, yeah, all the ones who voice actors are all different. The scarf's gonna be helpful in the cold.
Here, here!
Oh man, that little musical stinger there. I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the gates of judgment have been informed of our decision. You need not but state your names, and they will allow you to pass. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor, where you shall meet again. Where we shall meet again. Until then. Man, this is cool. Like, I don't know. It's cool. I'm just kind of excited. Let's go. Alright. It's you and me, Mjolnir. Let's go. We gotta We gotta go Heavensward our way through. Whoa! Just people run through. Gotta go Heavensward our way out of this. In a way, I almost feel as excited when I did this the first time, you know what I mean? Partially also because I'm going to be doing this as a Viper. Alright, so fun fact, I'm not a good bard. I'm even worse at, like, positionals. I don't use positionals 90% of the time. No one really says anything about it, but I am god-awful at positionals. I half the time forget, and I just go, whatever, I'm just going to stand here and hit things. I'm not good. I would never play, like, if I'd ever do high-end content, I would never do anything with positionals at all. Wards of House Fortem? Ah, yes, you may pass. Let's proceed to Ishgard. I would laugh if it suddenly just tried to play the cutscene. Well, no, not quite. It's, like, similar, right? The music's playing, and it's like, this is like the in-game version of the cutscene, okay.
And so they came, at a friend's behest.
And now we have a different voice actor for the thing. Instead of it being Louis Waugh, it's somebody else. Might be Eorzea, I can't remember.
Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood.
Man, I can't remember who that is.
With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came.
You know, I have a snowsuit like that I have for, like, when we went into the far north with Garleans, I believe. I don't usually change my outfit unless I feel like it. Man, I love it. I love the music.
To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Helone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses.
I'm saying, dude, if I could have chosen this as a city-state to start the game with, I absolutely would have.
After 1,000 years of war, had forgotten what it was to be at peace.
Like, if they ever redid the game and they made Dragoon like a class you would start here, I would absolutely do that.
Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and his companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood.
I just remember there was a whole thing not that long ago where they did like the restoration of
In the
Ishgard.
midst of the Dragon Song War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change.
But yeah, everything's be busted, but then if I turned
Though
off
none
New Game
knew
Plus,
then how great.
it would be like less busted, I believe. Oh, it was Edmond de Fortemps, Heavensward, okay. Cow to Edmond, okay. I was kind of wondering if it was something like that. Oh, look at that title card. So good. I'm genuinely like a little giddy. Like, I can't even, it's hard to explain. Alright, House Fourth Hall. Greetings, Master Fox. On behalf of House Fortom, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you would all come with me. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I think a lot of like the busted stuff around here got fixed when they did like the whole "we're gonna fix everything" thing. But I could just walk up there. You know what? We're probably gonna be using teleports a lot around here, but let's for our first time, let's do it on foot. I straight up do not remember these all these like scaffolding type things around everything. I don't remember that at all. Has it been there for the whole time? I was not paying attention clearly, or maybe they already got rid of that later on. I don't know. It's one of those little things. But look at this place, dude. It's so cool. Like, just let me geek out about this for a second. Just look at this. This architecture is sick. Look at that. Look at that. That's awesome. It's like random, like, spears and stuff sticking off of stuff for no reason. It's great. I remember when I first got here, man. I just wandered around the city for... Like, I don't usually get into, like... What do you want to say? Like, the appearance of a game or, like, where you're at, right? But I remember being, like, so excited to be here. Just being like, what? So you can go over here, and you can do this, and you can go over there and do that, right? And it's just, like... It's just, look how big Ishgard is, right? Like, I don't even know what purpose it serves. What does that outer wall serve? What purpose does it serve, actually? I don't know. They get these big knight statues and stuff. I don't know. I just don't usually get this caught up in it. I'm usually like, yeah, that's nice, and then move on. But this one actually got me. I remember it. I don't think any of the other places got me as much as Ishgard did. The warrior of light and his brave companions walking on the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight. I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home, House Fortham Manor. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made. You got it.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing.
Count Edmund's pretty cool. He's the one that was doing the introduction there. The other dudes, though, his sons or whatever, if I recall, I barely remember them. I feel bad about it.
I, Count Edmond de Fortom, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortom, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
What a chill bro.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Forton.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies, don't you think?
Ishgard is a straight up just
Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses.
But yeah, I remember I did not even pick up at all on the fact that Ishgard is mostly an elven nation. Like, Elzen are all the ones that live here, you know? But then I picked up on it later. I'm like, oh yeah, they are like all elves, aren't they?
But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
You ain't wrong. And also, this place is cool. So why would you not do it? Yeah. Emmanuelane or whatever. I don't remember this guy at all. I don't know. He might even die. I don't remember. But this guy, I remember he showed up in, like, Endwalker, I believe. And I was like, who are you again? I literally became the guy who's like, Star-Lord, who? Like, I just didn't remember at all. Like, I knew he was from Heavensward, but that was it. Though our friends at House Fortham have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home so that we might become more self-sufficient. It will take a while to learn the lay of the land, but we'll learn it we must. Then there's the markets and the taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. I think it's the Forgotten Night. It's like the place we end up spending a lot of time. 'Twould seem a tour of the city's indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall of course do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. Ah, but I grow forgetful in my dotage. There is something I must give you ere we part. Their documentation is in order, I trust. Yes, my lord. Can I have, like, ID? I get it. You got a hard time putting anything over my hat, dude. I thought you was gonna hand me a necklace or something. Yeah, it's my papers, man. Those documents identified you as wards of House Fortham. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortham. But let us hope it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Man, what an absolute chill bro gangster. Tiberius, Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go! That organ, man. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hauptplan, whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you must see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled Corsair, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services, before descending to Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If there are no questions... Why, of course, not at all. Let's just, let's go. It's just like right up here, right? Yep. Right up here. The Hoplon, so called, named for the bronze great shields borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thorden's famed Knights 12? Look at that, yeah. Very good, Master Alphino. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined the King Thordan I to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the jeweled Corsair, I shall introduce you to Mistress Elise, our master of the markets. I'll be Tataru's jam. Tataru love to be spending money, I'll tell you what. I'm trying to think. I think it's Estinian they always make fun of for being like really bad with money. Like later on they're like, yeah, he's just like notoriously bad with money. And they're like, wait, you gave him money? What? Why would you do that? Wait, am I going right or am I going left? Going down, okay. Making sure I'm not getting lost. It's been a while since I just ran around Ishgard, to be honest. Look at them hats. These girls got drip. Let's go. Monster Panda. Just a big cat man with a panda that follows him. I can't argue with that. Baz. Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all... Ah, wards of House Fortem. How very interesting. Count Edmond has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners, should you be uncomfortable. Young sir, we do not discriminate of matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, army, accoutrements, medicine, materials, whatever you desire, it can be made or found at the Eorzea. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza and Foundation. If everyone is ready... I don't remember how to get there. Man, I remember watching through here before and it's just absolutely popping off. At the same time, though, it's like, what, like 8 o'clock at night on a Thursday? I know it's Thursday because I have to work tomorrow. And I hate it. Anyway, alright. Give it a quick sprint. And, oh no, not that one. Oh yeah, I don't have my... I was gonna say I was gonna do my little, like, double-footed thing so I could make myself run faster, but I was like, I'm not a bard anymore. It doesn't work that way. You know, if I really want to annoy people, I would just make this music play in my house, like my actual house, all the time. Just for funsies. And here we are at Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetheryte, it would be wise to do so now. Don't worry, I got it. Oh, it's like a little hole in it, that's cool. As for our next destination, mayhap we could decide together what else can be found nearby. The Sky Steel Manufactory stands to the west, though there our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The Holy Stables, where chocobos are trained for war, also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoided that area. And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety at the lowest levels, Master Alphino. Hold your nose when you pass by the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is little like to wilt in our fumes. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord, but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have ye? Take a turn down the Hoplon and gawp at the statues? Bah! Well, if you have a mind to learn how to better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight if your nursemaid'll let ye. My humblest apologies, Master Alphino. Pray pay that drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. I would not do so to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Tiberius. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrade. Yes, Scoopy. Yeah, I know. What do you want? First it was cheese and now it's you. What do you want? What are you meowing at me? You want attention? You never want attention. What do you want? Let me finish this. Let me finish. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? Then I'm coming too. You're making this very hard, challenging, my dear loving cat. Alright, intermission. Alright, it's nighttime now. No one noticed anything. Let's move on. So we gotta speak with Gibrilont at the Forgotten Night. I remember spending a lot of time in the Forgotten Night. But you know, that's neither here nor there, as they say. I also know that most people just jump off the thing, but you know what? We're civilized and we will use the stairs. Tell me what you want to tell me. Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We have but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishes, Master Gribblemont. Just Gribblemont will do. I can't. Gibrilont. I'm sure it's another French name. I'm not going to be able to do it. And I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise to live up to the expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but note the difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? You'll be up there to find peddlers, porters, or off-duty knights, and so forth, dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak at the lowest levels, yes? Why do they call it the Broom, if I may ask? Because when weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the Broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that mine, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphino, I think it best if we return to Fortem Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Miss Tartario, I'm afraid this is out of the question. My lord Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges to such a place, least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alphino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them to beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for all the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe down here on your own? Oh, please. You know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I'll doubt Laddie's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then, Totaro. Tiberius and I shall remain in the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you require assistance. I will. Alright. Xenon Storms. Alright. Are we going back to Fortem Manor? Let's use the Aethernet shard. I don't remember where it is. Wait. It's the Ark of the blah blah blah. I'm like dumb and I can't read. The Last Vigil. There it is. Okay. I'm just goofy apparently. Welcome, Master. Well, instead of just welcome, it's welcome. Welcome, Master Fox. Shall I show you inside the manor? Of course you should. Let's go. Tell us then, Master Alphino, does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I imagined pales in comparison to reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took, and when those steps took me to pass the scars left by the wyverns in Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Amaric has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of some assistance, my lord? After all you have done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are guests in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lean. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in the efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers and brokering contracts and so on. As for you, Master Fox, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a man with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Artoriel and Emmeline in their duties. Okay. I beg your pardon? I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Look at that, that's a cool camera angle. Hold your tongues. By the Fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station, and show Master Fox the respect he deserves. This is the man who slew Gaius Van Belsar and some half-dozen primals besides. He is not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand boy. Yeah, boy. He knows what's up. If you can pardon them in propriety, Master Fox, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. Fury willing, they may even learn something from you. That older son looks like a goob. He got that chin like nobody's business. 'Twould seem that we should not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer and aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad at this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortham has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count... worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in general matters great and small. And so we would have to publicly serve Ishgard while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. 'Tis an arrangement we may benefit in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords in their various responsibilities, you will invariably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even in new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals we shall further our own. Alright. Shall we be off then, old boy? Ah, but where are my manners? Emmeline de Fortam, second son of Count Edmund de Fortam, true-born, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking, and you're absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second into society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but who could be satisfied subsisting on a meagre allowance, forever overshadowed by his sibling? Not I, old boy, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in people's hearts, or better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Artoriel. I can't pronounce that. Just call him Art, I guess? Or Artorel? I don't know. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Ha ha ha. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we are to aid the good men and women of House Hollyanop. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they have fallen on hard times since the calamity, poor blighters. As for the precisely what we'll be doing, well, the fun it would be if I told you everything in advance. Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. Man, I love Camp Cloudtop. Sea of Clouds is one of my favorite places in the entire game. It's a little nonsensical, but like, whatever. More bunnies. It's always with the bunnies with these people. Alright. Let's see. Airship thing. I don't... Oh, it's over there? Okay, we'll go to Astrologicum or whatever. I can hear Seto Kaiba inside right now, telling them about how they're third-rate duelists and fourth-rate decks. Are you ready to depart, sir? The airship bound for Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly. Yes. Let's go. I always wanted Dancer to get the dances for, like, if you wanted to, for Vanu Vanu, so it's a little more masculine. That's just a personal preference. I want to do, like, the dances for that. The Vanu
Upon
have
an
cool
airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Sid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home. High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, he came.
It is a big airship. I like how the landing in the airship is one airship to another airship. Awfully cold up here. I mean, Coerthas may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong, silent persona all the time, you know. Never mind. We need to find Lady Lania? I don't know. She is in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead, yes? Excellent. I mean, sure. What we got? Where are we going? I gotta run like a ways away, do I? Oh, I gotta go down? Okay. Well, let's mount with Mjolnir. He's got a whole 17 seconds left before he despawns. So, I mean, who cares, right? Wait a minute, I wonder... Does Travel Porter take you over there? No, it just takes you to Akzundu. I say I didn't think there was a porter over there, so it's like you can't, but I wanted to at least look. We're getting ever closer to where we'll finally start flying as well. Like I said, I'm waiting until I get to, I think it's like tail feather or whatever. Once I get there, I'll be like, okay, I have unlocked flying. Tee hee hee. And it'll spare everyone me having to run around and pick up every single Aether current, right? Let's see. Should be over here. I think he's like, that's one of the ones up there. Oh wait, no, it's just the lady staying over here. That's right. I remember talking to her a lot of times. Master Fox, welcome. I am Sir Linné of Halina. I can't pronounce any of these, man. Commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I am in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Francel would have been executed upon the word of the false inquisitor. Okay, so her brother is that dude we saved early on when we went to Coerthas. Alright. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus I have been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of alone, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's savior in person, and call upon his generous aid besides. Truly, I know not what to have done to deserve this double blessing. I just had the hardest time reading that for some reason. 'Tis a pleasure to see you again, my lady Lynette? Lynette? I don't know, Lynette. Can't. It's just killing me, dude. You cut an elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose, equally at home on the battlefield or in a ballroom. Oh, he is shooting his shot right now. Lord Amelien, if it is not too much to ask, I would be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Master Fox. Oh, shut down, dude. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impending Dravanian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes the ideal place for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, you may have noticed it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu Vanu, with whom we have several skirmishes already. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman and I'll show him a thing or two. Did he just blow her a kiss? Man. I fear much and more may be asked of you in the days to come, Master Fox. She shut him down, dude. Oof. While I understand Count Edmund's intention, I would rather not waste valuable time ensuring that young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. True, it is entirely possible that he may learn something from this experience, but if left to his own devices, I think more likely that he will make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like him to keep watch for Dravanian outflyers. Then, when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep Melaine from shirking his duty. A request from Lenai? Well, why did she think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here but a few yalms away. Oh, never mind. What is it? Paramount important. Keep going. Yeah, sure. Mission? Yes, of course. Why, that's why I'm here. I should do as my lady asks. He's hard up, dude. Master Fox, I do not believe I've had to properly introduce myself. My name is Honroy, and I serve as a pleasure of Lord Amelien. Lady Lynette would have me accompany Lord Amelien on his mission? I understand completely. I will do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. Alright. Were he of another house, I would not have feel obligated to go to such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he actually listens to you, and at least more so than others. Or mayhap you are more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to humor your fair share of difficult men before. Now that Amaliane is out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of actual import, such as our struggles with the Vanu Vanu. When we first encountered the Vanu several years ago, when we had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds, after an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was peace between our peoples for half a year, until suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitudes toward us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely heavily on supplies flown in from Ishgard. But words are no substitute for first-hand experience. Go and see Sir Marielle. She could be of use to your assistance. Alright, let's see. Should be up here. Nothing like some elven cuties, am I right? Getting Lord Amelian all hot and bothered. Master Fox, I presume. Lady Lene told me you were coming. I hear you've never faced the Vanu before? We'll spend enough time on patrol and you're sure to cross paths with them eventually. These birdmen are native to the Floating Isles. I say birdmen, but they're not really like that, the Ixal, unless the Ixal's mother was a Gygas. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vanathos airs, kill or drive them away. Okay. Well, let's go. I think I can drive down this net for no reason. Alright, let's go find some Vanu and wreck them. Put them in the ground or scare them away. That person's being carried around by a gorilla. I was about to go and do a thing, but then remembered I am not playing Bard anymore, and I have to remember how to play this. Because I barely played this to begin with. So I'm going to have to get used to that. That's going to take a bit. Meanwhile, of course, right when I was trying to figure out what I was doing, my cat decided... So I know I've mentioned I have several cats, but like they get like impatient and want attention, and then they just like put themselves in between me and the thing I'm doing. And it gets very distracting and frustrating. It's like, okay. Okay, so I have... What's a death rattle? Okay, Swiskin's coil. Okay. Paisa, I need to stay away. Steal yourself my struggle, but no line, lying in boot. Alright. Let's go find what we gotta find. Oh, that chocobo's got drip. What is that? I think I've seen that somewhere before. It just looks weird. Huh. I don't remember that one. No matter. Doesn't matter. Alright. At some point I need to like read through my abilities again so I actually remember what they do. I know like you have to alternate them back and forth. I just don't remember anything. Oh, leave you some eggs, buddy. There you go. It's just for you. Nothing like random eggs from this thing. I don't know why I have this in my favorites. I think it's because I unlocked it and I'm like, yep, I unlocked this. Everyone pay attention to me as I unlock this thing. Gabus are already kind of weird looking. The pink one is even more weird looking than the other ones. Alright. Finished with your patrol? Anything to report? Huh. Maybe it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I can take solace in the fact that Helone blessed us with a mighty ally. Excepting your recent clashes with the Vanu, I cannot have escaped your notice that things here are rather peaceful, to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being built as an observation post, we have yet to record a single intrusion by the Horde. That is why, as far as everyone else is concerned, Camp Cloudtop is a backwater of no significance. And of course, the pride of our camp, the vaunted Protector, is a perpetual state of needing repairs, So even were the Holy See to come under Dravanian attack, we would be unable to fly to their aid. Simply put, Master Fox, this is where ambition comes to die. If you have any aspirations for advancement, you'll be right at home. However, I would like you to put enthusiasm and can just be as contagious as apathy. If you'll indulge me, I would ask you to seek out sentries and stoke their fighting spirit. Psych them up, you might say. Alright. We're doing the best work we could possibly do. Nothing more important than this. Okay, looks like there's one that's gotta be that way. Can I jump off here? I can. Break my legs a little bit. Twist my ankle. Oh, it's a manual. Or Emmeline. Is he just like sulking? Get psyched up, I'm Emmeline. Get psyched up. Is it an attack? What should we do? What should we do? You had me fooled there for a moment, old boy. As an amusing jest, albeit a tad cruel, surely you must realize how unsuited I am to the monotony of mere sentry duty. Yet still you tempt me with the promise of excitement. No, this won't do. This won't do at all. Lady Lanai will give me a grand mission that befits my station. Oh no. Get off there, Honoroi. You gotta go out and do Honoroi things. Keep him out of trouble. I did not mean to do that. We're gonna psych up this dude. Get amped. Get amped. Ye gods, where did that come from? Fine, if you insist, I will make an effort to be more alert, but really, I fail to see the point. We're hundreds of miles away from the front lines, which is just the way I like it. Thank you very much. Sound like a wuss, man. I don't have to say, man. You sound like a wuss. What about you? Can we get you amped up? I mean, you got a ponytail. It can't be all bad. What? What is that? Is it the Horde? By the Fury, whatever possessed you to do that? I'm awake, worry not. After the shock you just gave me, I doubt I'll sleep for a fortnight. Alright. Back to Marielle. Let's get over there and tell the girl about me telling people that they need to be better at their jobs. Many thanks, Master Fox. Already I can see a change in our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon, Lord Amelian said what? Huh, well, I have no doubt that Lady Elena will do her utmost to oblige him. If Lord Emmeline is going to demand a more dangerous duty, then I expect Lord Elena will want you to accompany him. Ah, you might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There's no use in avoiding the inevitable. It's babysitting job. Brutal. Master Fox, Lady Meliane would just inform me that mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for this epiphany. Well, there's nothing for it to give but give him something more demanding then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? Excellent. We are in constant need of fresh water, Cloudtop, as there is none underground resources we can tap for wells. However, there is a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered which may enable us to obtain water through other means. These crystals can be found in Bur Sian Saran, to the east of here. I would have you and Amelian bring one back to us. You may have to contend with the feral beasts which populate the lakes, not to mention the Vanu scouts ranging from their nearby settlements, of course. That all pales in comparison to the keeping of young Lord entertained, but if you have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now, good luck and be safe. Lady Lanai told you to tell me about a mission once again? If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she's avoiding me. Anyway, where is it? A vital mission at once. Finally, it's about time she entrusted me with a mission of real import. Right, then let's go. Let's go. Alright, let's get Mjolnir out here again. Mjolnir should be here. Come on, Mjolnir. I gotta actually mount him. Alright, let's go. So this is Vorsian Sarand of legend, and Neria Vanu in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know, why don't you and I make it a competition? Whoever finds the superior specimen wins. Honoroi shall judge our entries on size, purity, and, say, aesthetic sensibilities. Let us begin at once. Okay. So he wants us to go find a thing, and he wants to challenge us about it. Fine. Who am I to say no, right? Up there, I assume. Gotta go up here in the giant orange field. Alright. Where am I looking? What am I looking for? I think it's a water sprite. Search for a spring crystal. Oh, okay, there we go. In Vorsian Sarand. Alright. Alright, come on, my guy. Show me what you got. Give me the crystal. This water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties described by Lady Lanai. Perhaps you could inspect another. There's one over there. I guess we'll go there. Let's see. This water crystal does not appear. Okay. Yeah, playing Heavensward is almost going to be the hardest because I haven't actually, like, played Viper in any meaningful way. That's why you'll notice I'm level 81. I've not done anything of any sort of import. But we'll have to figure it out. It'll be fine. It's just like one of those things where I know there's like, I gotta do this one, and then that one, and then that one, and then this one. But I don't remember anything about it. Nothing like busy work, am I right? This crystal appears to be secreting a steady stream of water. Perhaps it is the spring crystal Lady Lanai seeks. Alright. Let's go back. Ah, Master Fox, have you brought your entry for the contest? My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from the air like the water from a pump? Fascinating. Lord Amelian has gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him when you were searching for the crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. Mayhap I am worrying about nothing, but I may ask you to assist me in looking for him, Master Fox. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray search for the southeastern area of Vorsian Sarand, and swiftly as you are able, and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell, and good luck. This guy, he's going off half-cocked. It's not panning out for him. Wait, is that like a little way up right there? No? Yes? Okay. I don't really need to do that, I just wanted to do that. What? Oh, he sees the giant leashes. I saw this guy walking over there and I was like, what are we doing here, dude? It's just like every once in a while you're like the ghost in the shell sort of thing. It's like, what is going on with that dude over there? Alright. Let's go find our wayward noble. I won't pretend this is like the most riveting kickoff I've ever seen, but it can be worse. Getting me acclimated. You survey the surrounding area for a time, but see no sign of a Malian. I am like 99% sure I'm slaughtering that name. But that's neither here nor there, old chap. Oh, that definitely didn't fly there. That wasn't what happened. I just fell with style. Buzz Lightyear taught us that one, didn't he? Didn't he, guys? Come on. Well, I found something. Master Fox, Lord Amelian. Lord Amelian has been taken by the Vanu. They had the Lord surrounded, a whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. He wanted all that action, and now he's found it, and it's not working out for him. Should have known. Alright, if we're gonna get into a fight, hang on, I'm gonna look at these and read what these say for a second. Okay, so Dibbler's attack, Gant's Hone Steel, increases the proximate Steel Fangs by 100, Steel Maul by 20, Steel Fangs, Dibbler's attack against Hone Reavers. So I gotta do this one and then that one. I don't know what this does. Not sure what any of this does. I'll figure it out later. I'll spend some time like off screen dilly-dallying with this until I can remember what I'm supposed to do. I had it figured out a while ago, but then I started doing this project, and when I did that, I completely forgot everything, so... And to think, I wasn't even that good of a bard, man. Oh, here we go. Alright. Show me what you want to show me. Let's go, let's scrap. And it's night suddenly. The Vanu must have taken him into that village, mayhap to present to their chieftain. I will make haste to the Rose House and tell Lady Lanai what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may be already be too late. Forgive me for asking, Master Fox, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord Amelian in my absence, I beg you to take it. I know he was a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. Don't worry, I'll do more than that. I'll get in there and whoop him from behind. Have you seen my drip? Have you seen my hat? This is not a hat of a man who's afraid. Alright, do I have to sneak? I don't want to sneak. I just want to scrap. Hey guys, how's it going? Are you gonna fight? Okay. Okay, so there's that. And then... I mean, thankfully it does kind of just like light up whatever I'm supposed to do, but I think the ones on the left, or the way I set them up is so that the AoE ones are on the left and the main ones are on the right. I'll draw right to the distance, okay. I need to add, like, that to just, like, left trigger, right trigger. Flanks, sting, strength, flanks, bane, bang. So this one wants me to hit from the side, not the back. So then if I do that, then I just want to go like that. And then Steel Fangs. Well, he's dead already. Never mind. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Let's try this one, see if I'm right. Yep, AoEs. Okay, that's not that bad. Do I have? Yeah, come here. Get your attention. And the other thing is you have to keep the buffs up, and this is just like another version of dots. I'm gonna forget. I know it. I'm just gonna do whatever comes naturally. It looks cool though. Let's try this. Grab everybody. Put them all like that. And then... Alright. By the Fury, you're not going to eat me, are you? That's not what you do to prisoners, is it? Tiberius, I'm over here. Chief Hanu Vanu. Alright. Yeah, so now it's Heinz Bane, which means I hit him from behind. And then I just rotate him based on whatever buff I need. Problem is I don't know which one's which, I can't remember. It's not up there, is it? My face when I just fly up there. Oh no, he's right here. I'm just blind. Okay. Must have tie in real amount of time. I actually got experience for some of that, so I'm actually leveling up a little bit. That's nice. Phew. That was thoroughly unpleasant. Look at that picture. That's quite the thing. Alright, who are we scrapping? Is it you? Is it Chief Hanu Vanu? Nope, it's not. It's this guy. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, I'll have to figure out which of these two actually, like, matters. Are you, like, cowering? You are. What are you doing, dude? Come on, we're getting out of here. Where are you at? Are you down there somewhere? Yep. No, that's not him, I don't think. I don't see anyone up here. Oh, there's some. I mean, I guess they are coming. This sort of thing where if as long as I keep hitting him, it does that. Oh, the knights are here. Hit him one more time. Yeah. Did I need to do that? Probably not, but it was cool. Help has arrived, Tiberius. Oh, higher Hoshafont. Hoshafont. This way, quickly. Yes! Duty complete. Let's go. Look at him cowering.
Reinforcements?
Oh, voice cutscene.
Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vondo, royals like blackest storm clouds, offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells and he comes.
Well, they're talking about Bismarck, I think it is. Oh, there he is. That's one of my favorite trials, too.
The white, mighty Bismarck, Lord of the Mists!
A flying whale? By the Fury, it's a primal.
It is indeed. You know, fun fact, I specialize in murdering primals, no big deal. And BD.
We must away.
I mean, I could take them all right now if you just want to go. It's fine. Is it like someone's gonna show up in an airship? Like Sid or something? Or the big airship got repaired? Hey!
Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
Oh, that's a different voice for him.
Aye, aye, Chief.
Everybody's got their voice actors going.
All aboard!
Oh, that was quite the exit he had. Little jumpy jump. Man, Lord Harshfront's so cool. That's less cool. Thankfully, Sid has got that that absolute skills to pay the bills, so to speak. The gods only know what might have happened if we not been around to save you. No needs to thanks, though. It's not as if you haven't done the same for us on a few previous occasions. All right, more than a few. 'Twas but a blind chance that brought us together this time. In case you were wondering, the Holy See has petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with this creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently they just can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some days before with Ishgardian lordling in tow. Small world, I thought. Just as I laid the lordling's manservant skittered into view, babbling about his master having been captured, and you risking all to rescue him. And the rest, as they say, is history. Right, well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I am here on business after all. And the boys are already hard to work. Don't worry, old friend. We'll speak again soon, I promise. Ain't no thing. Alright. I was starting to get a little bored just running around doing nothing, but it's not too bad. Alright, with that, I think we're going to jump off there. Not bad for our first foray into Ishgard and Heavensward. So, until next time.